Okay. So up next, just looking at the options of waifus we have here, I know most of them. And so I am excited to see how the presidents rate these waifus. Because I have some, I'm just going to be honest with you, I have some strong opinions. I have some incredibly strong opinions, and I'm incredibly biased, and I know it. Trump, Biden, and Obama make the ultimate waifu tier list. So just going off this list, I don't know her, don't know her. I don't know. Well, I know she's from JoJo's, but I don't really know her. And I don't think I know those two. Other than that, I know all of them. But yeah, I've talked about it enough. Let's just fucking get straight into it. I get the feeling these guys are going to have some bad takes. That's just how I feel.
With these clowns, but we've got to capitalize on the hype.
I agree.
While the iron is hot.
Yep.
I'm very proud to present this one. I call it the ultimate waifu mega tier list.
Yeah. Okay. They got some good waifus on this one.
Barack, I know you're not one to deliver much on a promise, but what exactly is ultimate about this list? It's lacking a great deal. So
he's not wrong. There are definitely some waifus in here that, or there's some waifus that are not here that could be here. But I think if you're trying to not make the list too long, too over encumbersome, encumberating, if you will. So I think this is a fair selection. You're missing out on some, but overall I think it's fair.
Oh, very much.
For once, I agree with Donald on this one. I mean, Yoko Littner isn't even on here.
Oh,
true. Yoko Littner should be on here. I love me some Yoko Littner.
For the love of there, are you happy?
Still not even close to ultimate. No, everyone is not here.
Shut the fuck up, Donald. Let's just get started, okay?
Marin.
Okay, first up is Marin Kitagawa.
Yeah, Marin.
Okay, Marin is obvious.
Now, I didn't watch My Dress Up Darling because I'm not fucking... Well, I am down bad, but I'm not that down bad. But from what I've seen of her on the internet, she seems like she's a pretty solid waifu. I'd say at least A or B tier.
Obviously an S-tier waifu. Let's not pretend like she's not one of the best animated seasonal waifus we've ever seen. Plus, have you seen the recoil? Dear God, I nearly got knocked out of my seat just watching episode.
I've heard so, yeah. That's what I've heard.
I could hardly even sit through this boring ass show without falling asleep.
It is a slice of life anime. A lot of the waifus in here that come from slice of life animes, I'm not gonna be, well, I mean, there's not too many. But I don't really watch Slice of Life, so
Marin is B tier at best, and this
I'm fine with B. Honestly, anywhere from S to B tier, I really don't have a problem because I've seen a lot of good stuff about her. I've never heard anyone talk bad about her, but I never watched the show myself. So anywhere from S to B tier, I don't really have a problem with.
And never get a second season.
First of all, Joe, no one here is surprised that you fell asleep watching a show, but there is no way in hell I'm putting Marin in the B tier because your narcoleptic ass wasn't able to keep at least one eye open to experience that perfect blonde waifu.
Donald, I'll agree with you that Marin is great, but perfect? I can think of way more waifus that deserve a top spot.
Yeah, me too.
I do have a type.
All right, she can sit in A tier then, Donald.
A tier's great. Asuna.
This is Asuka from Evangelion.
Or Asuka.
She's not even blonde, and she's a basic waifu from a basic overblown anime with a shit.
Okay, you already lost your credibility here, Donald. Neon Genesis Evangelion is basic. Well, it's not even basic. It is arguably the single most influential anime that has ever been made. Arguably. Now, the problem that a lot of people have with Asuka is that she's not likable. She's a very easy character to dislike. And my common counter to that point is that that's the fucking point of her character. She's supposed to be not likable. Every single character in the goddamn show is unlikable. That's the point. Now, in all fairness, I prefer Rei over Asuka, but if we're just talking about Asuka, I think she's at least gotta be C or B tier. Like, I don't want any shit talking on Asuka. Like, D and F, no way. I won't tolerate D or F. I think she should be B or C tier.
Shit tier ending due to budgeting issues. Sleepy Joe, I'm
There was a lot of budgeting issues with the show, but I think calling it shit tier is a bit harsh.
Sure, you know plenty about that one.
Shut your Tropicana orange melon hole, Donald. Neon Genesis is a work of pure art.
Wrong.
True.
The fact that your Oompa Loompa Doopity Doo-Doo ass lacks the culture to appreciate it goes without saying.
Oh, sick burn,
but I'm
Joe.
saying it anyway.
Yeah, good one.
Asuka Langley belongs in A tier without a doubt.
A or B?
She's gorgeous, and I've got to say,
C, I can live with C.
Really get my
Nothing
hate
lower
back.
than C, though.
That anime as a whole is about as much of a snooze fest as your speeches, Joe, and
I'm sorry you're too fucking dumb to understand it, Trump.
Asuka is probably the worst waifu on this list.
Cap. You're already capping, bro.
This is a waifu tier list, Joe. Waifu tier list. Would you want this chick changing your diapers while making you feel like
okay, relax. Take it easy,
Fuck
Trump.
C, put Asuka in F tier.
Now, gang, I think a classic like Asuka deserves better than F.
Yeah.
But I can't exactly agree she's an A. I'm going with the first choice.
See, I like Obama here being the voice of reason. I think putting her in C tier is... I don't agree, but I think it's fair. I can accept that.
Putting her in C tier, and we're moving on. Let's see.
Ah, yes.
Nami up next.
Nami.
Yes.
Yeah, easy S. Now, let me be clear.
So let me be clear.
I haven't finished One Piece. I've barely started One Piece, and I'm not going to finish One Piece because I have better things to do with my time. However, I am cultured enough within the anime community to understand that Nami is an S tier waifu, and I have no problem with putting her in S tier.
S? More like shit cans tier?
All right, Trump
Get into
disagrees.
this tease of a character? Plus, she's a greedy pirate thief.
Donald, tell me you didn't read One Piece without telling me you didn't read One Piece.
Is a complete moral good. Every time she comes across a good bounty, she always considers the less fortunate when it comes down to it.
She's,
Plus, she
yeah,
has
I
zero
guess.
powers and still manages to hold her own in every fight.
Does
And
she?
Have you seen her post-time skip? Hot mama, can I please get a latte with breast milk? Sorry, I mean breast
Okay,
milk.
sorry, I mean
Okay, Joe,
breast
we
milk.
got it.
Sorry,
Nami's not an
mommy.
S-tier
Sorry,
waifu, but
mommy.
she is
Sorry.
pretty great. Can we agree to have her in A tier?
Fine.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm
Now we
okay
have
with that.
Winry Rockbell.
Love me
S,
some Winry.
simple. She's
Yeah, I
OG,
love
she's
Winry.
blonde, and she can
Love her.
attach my nerves to a mechanical arm any day, anyway.
Yes,
Stunning,
sir.
simply stunning.
Yeah, I
Fuck
love
you
her.
and fuck your blonde fetish.
Not only is FMA arguably one of the best anime ever made, I think Winry is an easy S tier waifu. She's productive, she's useful, she's got a great personality. It just everything about her just screams top tier.
Donnie, Winry is as basic as they come. No meaningful arcs or development. She's about as deep as a kiddie pool.
She doesn't need to be. She does everything she needs to do. She's not in the show most of the time, but the time that she is in the show, she's amazing.
Can't go a day without mentioning kitties and pools now, can't we, Joe?
Oh,
Joe.
Joe.
Of course.
Don't
of
get
course
caught
it is.
lacking.
About a side character as a side character can be.
Okay, fuck
Come
you both.
on.
She
B
is a
tier at
lesson
least.
in loyalty, yes, loyalty. Truly, she is Ed's right arm. No waifu is as loyal, dependable, and likable as Winry.
Yeah,
Not a
Trump is
single one.
spitting.
Basic
Trump
Winry
is
and basic
spitting.
C-tier. How's that sound?
No
Fuck
shot.
you, Barack.
Fuck you,
too.
Barack.
Moving on. Next we have...
S.
No,
S,
wait a minute.
S tier.
Oh, dear Lord, Joe. Not even a moment of hesitation on
Oh, that's who that is. She's from No Game No Life. See, I never watched that.
this one.
How old is she? Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Joe Biden, what are we doing here, sir? What are we doing? Joe, you have some explaining to do.
Barack, what's the deal here?
Yeah, get rid of her.
And we're moving
Yeah,
on.
that's
Speedwagon?
yeah. Bro, Obama is based for that. Based, true and based. I feel like the same thing is gonna happen with Nezuko down there at the bottom. We're already more than halfway done. I get the feeling they're not gonna finish this. This is another tier list that I'm gonna have to finish for them.
Is S
S
tier?
tier.
Oh, okay then. Okay,
Don't
now
know
on
her.
to our next waifu.
02. I'm incredibly biased and I know it. 02 is an easy S tier waifu if you ask me. Love her. I love her personality. I love her character arc. I love her interactions with Hiro in the show. If you're asking me, she's one of the easiest S tiers on this list, but I get the feeling that the presidents are not going to agree with me.
02 from Darling in the Franxx. She's pretty
Love it.
iconic in the waifu discussion.
Love her.
I think her design is simple but striking. I don't know. How does B tier sound?
No way in hell, Barack. 02 is just a regurgitated Evangelion
Oh my
girl.
God.
Only this time it's
Fuck
less
off,
about mental
Trump.
health issues and more about emotional abuse.
I have to agree with
What?
Cheeto Puff here, Barry. 02 was made to sell stickers to lonely car guys with no chance in hell of ever talking to a real woman.
Okay, you're not wrong, but still, she plays her role incredibly. There are a lot of down bad weebs who have 02 stickers on their cars. That's true. I'm not going to deny that. But her role in the show, I love her. Frankly, I love her. That's really what it comes down
02 is
to.
an F tier.
Put her down now before
F.
you get attached, Barack.
Okay, fuck both of you. I'll put her in D tier just for the car guy thing.
This is blasphemy. You guys are going to have the anime community on your ass for that one. Mark my words.
That shit is real. So then next is Your Forger.
Good
Yeah,
Lord,
Yo
slap a
Forger.
pink wig on me and call me Anya because
I never watched Spy Family. I heard it was actually really good though.
That shit is real. So
Yeah.
then next is
Just based on how much time left is in this video, there's no way they're finishing it. I'm gonna have to finish it for them, which is fine.
Your Forger.
good Lord, slap a pink wig on me and call me Anya because this is my mommy.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mommy,
Everybody
baby
likes
want
your.
milky.
Yep.
Yours an
As
S
they
tier.
say.
I'm fine with
All right,
that.
anyways, Makima is
S
next to
tier.
you. I have to say more?
F.
This chick can suck an egg in hell for all I care.
Barack, don't spoil anything for the anime onlys.
Don't be such a bitch. You know damn well you would put a leash on and bark for Miss Makima.
Damn
Barry.
right I
Of course
would.
I'm serious. Makima
Yes, sir.
is finally the Dami Mommy that the
Yes.
anime community needs.
Yes.
She's got a control that will have
Oh
you
my
cleaning
God,
your room
dude.
and taking your meds on time.
When am I
Yep.
supposed to take those?
She'd have. Wait, what did he just say?
Have you cleaning your room.
She'd have you cleaning your room and taking your meds on time. Yo. He's not lying though. Makima's the easiest S tier in my life, dude. I'm not a simp. I would put on a leash and bark for Makima. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
And taking your meds on time.
Yep.
When am I supposed to
I would take my meds on time.
take those?
Frequently, Joe. Frequently.
Okay, there's no way I'm rating Makima higher than a C at best.
What?
Tell you what. You bring Winry up to B and we can keep Makima at C.
Did you just trade deal me during a waifu tier list?
That's
That's
the power of Miss
No, that's still not fair. I was gonna say that's fair. It's still not fair.
Makima.
Whatever, let's get to the next one. We have the One Punch Man Esper sisters. Tatsu-
Tatsumaki, yeah. I love Tatsumaki. She just recently got a skin in Overwatch 2. She's not that good of a waifu though. She's honestly not even in the show for very long. Like you don't see her that much. I'd say she's like C or D.
Tatsumaki and Fubuki.
Oh, Tatsumaki. Here's another one to keep away from Sniffy here. Let me guess.
Here's another one to keep away from Sniffy. It's because she's kind of like a loli.
Tier on Sleepy Joe's Best Nosefuls tier list.
Fuck you, Donald, but yes, maybe.
Oh, how predictable.
She's a
how
little bit
predictable.
sus, honestly. She might be in the sus tier list. I know she's not a child, but she definitely looks like a child.
Really, it is. Get this lowly waifu off the screen
Yeah,
and into
get
the
her
sus
outta
tier
here.
next to Joe's only
Yep,
other S tier pick.
yep.
Stuff your milk trough, Donnie boy. She's a 28-year-old petite MILF.
Yeah? Yeah?
Mm.
Well, that would still make her 1/4 of your current age, Joe. And everyone knows Fubuki is the better Esper sister. That
True.
chick is stacked like a big, beautiful wall.
I'm going to be honest with you, Joe. I
Yeah,
feel a bit
put her in
uncomfortable putting
sussy.
Tatsumaki anywhere
That
other
is
than the
sussy.
sus tier. And I have to say that I agree with Don on Fubuki. Mega Opie tier for sure.
Yeah.
What's that, Michelle?
I actually don't have a problem with that. I'm okay with her being mega opai.
I didn't quite catch that. Pizza rolls? Fuck yeah. Hey gang, I'm out. Gotta go.
No,
Wonderful
man.
work, just wonderful. Truly an ultimate waifu tier list. The most ultimate list the world has ever seen, really
Yeah,
and
this is
truly.
dog shit.
About as ultimate as me.
Huh? What I miss? Oh, Tatsumaki and S tier.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, they're not going to finish the tier list, so I guess I have to do it for them. Let me get to the place. Okay. So, Tatsumaki is sus. Fubuki, she's mega OP. I don't have a problem with that. I don't think she's that great. I'd put her in A tier. Asuna from Sword Art Online. She's a tough one, right? Because she's kind of like, she's a little bit of a tsundere, but she's not a full tsundere. Uh, but she's loyal, and that's what people like about her. I would say I'd probably put Asuna in. I'd probably put her in B tier next to Winry, behind Winry. Now, I don't actually know who this is. She looks like Dark Magician Girl from Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know if that's actually who she is. If that is Dark Magician Girl, I'm putting her in A tier. If it's somebody else, then fuck it. Nagatoro. This anime was made for people who are so down bad that they have no hope. They have no hope of getting out of the hole that they've dug themselves into. If your waifu is Nagatoro, then I suggest seeking therapy. That being said, she is pretty entertaining to watch. I would put her in D tier behind 02, who also should not be in D tier. Toga Himiko, love me some Toga. She is the classic unhinged psychopathic girl from My Hero Academia. I'd put her in A tier, honestly. I really am a big fan of Toga. I think Toga is my waifu, probably out of all of My Hero. It's between Toga or Mina. I'm not a big fan of Momo or Uraraka, who are like two of the bigger waifus. But I'd put Toga in A tier. Hinata, I would say Hinata's an S tier. Hinata's an easy S tier if you're asking me. I think she's the go-to waifu out of the Naruto universe. I don't think there's anybody you could pick over her. This is that chick from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure who I didn't watch. Whatever, she can go wherever, I don't really care. Mikasa from Attack on Titan. I love Mikasa, but I don't love her, or I guess Mikasa, I said it wrong. I love Mikasa, but I don't love her for the same reasons other people love her. I think she's too obsessed with Eren as a character. I would like her better if she like did her own thing a little bit more. But the thing you have to understand about Mikasa is that out of all of the waifus on this tier list, within the storyline that she exists, she is one of the most useful waifus. Like a lot of the waifus in this tier list, they're just kind of like, they're there as like side characters, but they don't really do too much, you know what I mean? Other than Makima, of course, who's an easy S tier, and I think everybody can agree on that, and she should be an S. She's very, very useful and very powerful. But I mean, just going through this list, like a lot of them, they don't really do that much shit. She is one of the few people on this list that like genuinely, unironically holds her own in most of the situations that she's in. I would say she has to be at least like upper B or lower A. Misa Amane from Death Note. I have mixed feelings about Misa. She's a simp, right? You don't see female simps very often, but she is a simp. This is as simpy as simps get. However, I was always on Light Yagami's side during the Death Note storyline. I always wanted Light to win. And the fact that Misa was helping Light win, that makes me rank her a little bit higher. So I would probably put Misa in like the middle of C tier. That's what I would say. Nezuko. I mean, it's a literal child. Like I don't know what else to tell you. You want to talk about somebody that goes into the sus category? I think Nezuko is like 12. I think she's actually 12. I don't even know. I'm about to look it up. She's 14. This next girl, I forget her name. It's Nobara, I think. Yeah, Nobara. Yeah, Nobara. She's actually pretty cool. I like her a lot. I think she's cool. I think she's interesting. As a character, however, as a waifu, I don't think she really has that much potential. I think there's a lot of other characters in JJK that kind of fill that role a little bit past her. I would put her in D tier as a waifu. Not as a character, but as a waifu. Yoko Littner is an easy A tier, and I don't know who these other two people are because I haven't seen them. But that's about how I would finish that list. I definitely do not agree with this list at all. But that's how I would finish it.